Hey folks, we're here at San Diego Comic-Con 2013. It's Thursday, and Brad Ricca, who wrote Superboys, went ahead and stopped by the booth to give us a few words about what's going on now that he's got the book out in the stores. He's talking to people. Sir, thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So what's going on with the book now that it's out and everybody's got a chance to pick it up and see what's going on? What's the deal?
Well, it's been going great. So I'm telling the story of Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, who are the two kids from Cleveland who made up Superman. And that's always been kind of a story that comics people know, but it's always been one that, goes by really quick. You tell it in like 5 seconds. Oh, there are these two kids from Cleveland that came up with Superman. That's awesome.
Right.
And they signed it away for $130, signed it away to DC Comics. But what I wanted to do is kind of get in their heads a little bit and find out how they did it. Because Superman is just this huge thing. Now we're celebrating the 75th anniversary.
Right.
Got the new movie out
Man
that
of Steel, right?
everybody's like fighting over. Is it good or is it bad? I thought it was great.
I liked it.
Yeah, see?
I liked it. Especially the ending.
Oh, wow.
As controversial as it was.
I can see the comments right now of all the Superman fans just, filling up. Who is this guy? What is he saying? It's not our Superman. But that's, that like divides Superman fans. But that's the great thing about Superman is that, you have no other kind of character in pop culture, certainly comics, that's lasted 75 years. It's like Superman, Mickey Mouse, even Tarzan's a little older, but who really talks about Tarzan as much as we do Superman?
Right. Because the movies and all that, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Comics. And 52, right?
Yeah,
That's out
yeah.
there now.
Yeah. And a lot of people are, divisive about that too. But, so we're here at Comic-Con, and I really don't think we would have a Comic-Con without these two guys, without Superman.
It would be?
It would be like Quilting Con, or, it's not going to be like John Carter Con, I would probably go to that, but there'd probably be like 10 dudes just like looking at each other. It would be, I think we'd still have like a media something, or a movie convention, or but we have those already, so I don't think it would have those words Comic-Con if not for Superman, because the character really kick-started superheroes, so when these guys came into it, there were, comics were around, but there weren't really superheroes. There was the Shadow, the Lone Ranger and all those people, but they really put it together with a costume. They put it together with a secret identity. And in my book, I go into the fact that what really blew me away is all this stuff came from their own personal lives. So Joe Shuster was the artist. He loved physical fitness. He was this real, kind of small, short, scrawny guy, but he loved to work out.
The kind of guy that got sand kicked in his face?
Totally.
Right.
And he would get all these, courses that he could send away for physical fitness, and they would all say, you can be a Superman on it. And he would work out, but it just never worked for him, So he would, instead of creating himself into a Superman, he drew it. And they both had problems with girls. I found out that in high school, they both liked this girl named Lois. And I found that Jerry Siegel, the writer, wrote all this bad poetry to her and worked through all these things. So it's just a matter of finding out all the things about Superman that we kind of take for granted, and finding that they all came from their lives. All these, in the first issue, Superman goes after all this stuff that happens in the news. So it's been really, I was really lucky to be able to tell this story the way I wanted to. And so far the response has been great, and there's a lot of like really strange things in here too. I found there was another guy who worked with them very closely, who's no one ever has talked about. He's kind of the real life Bizarro. In a lot, at one point, one of them is in a cult, and both of them trying to get back to work in comics, and Jerry Siegel actually did all this work during World War II that nobody ever knew about. And it was really good work, and he never talked about it himself. So it's been really fun. I'm really glad to come to Comic-Con. People are, giving me feedback, telling me they really liked it, so that's been really good. And like I said, I think, we look around Comic-Con, and if you could look around, there's giant robots and people with the big bags. We wouldn't have any of that without Superman. Whether you like Superman or don't like Superman or don't even like superheroes anymore, that's really the character that did it, because it hit a nerve with America that I think it still does today. The idea of you know, maybe if people looked at me a little different, you know, I could open up that shirt and there'd be something underneath. I think that's what gets everybody, you know, that people don't see how really good, you know, I am or you are, anybody, but if I had a chance, I could do it. Whether you're from an alien planet or not, right? You know, which if you look around here, you can say
There's
that pretty
a couple
easily.
aliens walking around, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're connecting all the dots in the book, sir, so thank you for your time.
Thanks so
For
much.
talking
It's been a
about
big
this.
help with the book.
Folks, Superboys, check it out. It's out there on stands now. Look for it, all right? This is Vince Brusio of Previews World saying, keep the faith, keep reading comics.